Who are you to judge God? Who am I? According to your book, I'm just a guy that's made in his image. And ever since Adam ate that piece of fruit, that means that I am kind of godlike, right? But what you Christians fail to realize is that you are always asking us to judge your God. If you guys expect us to worship your God, that means that you want us to judge him on some level. You expect us to judge him and deem him worthy of our worship, right? I mean, it's not like there's a middle ground here. You can't just kind of worship God or kind of be indifferent to worshiping God. Because to you guys, that's just as bad as atheism, right? You have absolutely no problem with me judging him as long as I say that he's good. But the moment that we point out all the bad stuff he's done, who are we to judge him? So what I think you're trying to say here is, who am I to condemn God? Or who am I to judge God negatively? Because that's what Christianity teaches us. It teaches us that God gets all the credit for all the good in the world and none of the blame for any of the bad in the world. Even when God himself takes the credit for the bad stuff, you guys still say, no, that's not bad when God does it. Which is incidentally the same stuff that you guys do when it comes to Trump. He didn't do that, but if he did do that, then it's okay because he has the authority to do that. This is why it's no surprise that the Christian right is leaning into fascism, leaning into dictatorships. It's fine for them because that's what they're used to. They're used to an ultimate authority. But if you want people to stop being so judgmental of your God, I can tell you how to do that. All you have to do is stop bringing this silly shit up to people who are not Christian. You guys can talk about God all you want to in your churches, in your homes. You don't need to get out on the internet and talk about your God. You don't need to go door to door to people's houses and talk about your God, because we don't need to see that shit. You don't need to send missionaries over to other countries to try and convert them to your God. If you guys just kept your God to yourself and you didn't force it on other people or try and vote on things having to do with us trying to go by your religion, then we would probably not criticize your God so much. But who are we kidding? We both know that's never going to happen. So as long as you guys keep bringing your God up and keep saying that you want stuff like a Christian nation and that sort of thing, then expect for us to judge your God.